Welcome Libra to your personal decoding for love, career, money and soul plan. Hello and welcome, beautiful soul. I welcome you on my channel. I'm Xenia, the Funky Oracle, your oracle for higher timeline. With the higher timeline, the life of your dreams, the life that you are already living, and sometimes from time to time forget to enjoy the right things. So I learn also daily to enjoy and appreciate this beautiful life game, and because I see myself as a beautiful teacher, I love to inspire and motivate people. And before we start, I want to mention our webpage, thefunkyoracle.com, where you can purchase your first 3D audio experience. We are creating different kind of harmonical audios for you for different topics like family restrictions healing, like inner family home feeling, healing of the relationship between two people, the soulmate relationship, healing of your own life goals, like your own heart, your own dreams, so you start believing in yourself again. So Libra, this is your card for your love in August. We have a Princess of Cups here. I want to say that the August is dominated by the Leo energy, by the Sun energy. Everything will show off. In August, you can't hide anymore. You can't hide your feelings. You can't hide your truly you. So if you've been waiting for this moment of finally show your new suit, your new dress, your new attitude, I think the August is a very good month for it. It's a flirty energy, what I see here. It's the energy of after work. It's like this hottie girl on an after work party that looks so good that you really ask yourself, what is she doing there? Like, is she here just for party, or is she looking for a man, or is she for business here? And you might be all three of them. Maybe it's just a feeling you have to remember. If you only need a feeling, this is a feeling of I feel good to each time of a day. This is what I see here. This is, you should definitely transmit to other people. And it comes because you have this feeling because you have a very beautiful shape right now. You lost weight. You can finally wear, maybe it's also warm somewhere, the location where you are, where you spend your August offers you this opportunity, the warm country. So don't dim to fit in, show yourself, Libra. Show you're truly you. Don't be afraid to show off. Just don't know how to step back again when the Cinderella's magic stops working. Means you want to leave the party, you feel like you already gave enough. Now you have to step back in order to find home carefully and comfortable. Just know who is on your side, where's your car, how you can escape. So create the whole story. I think creating a story and be a storyteller is also what might help you on the relationship, on the love level. You're a very good actress, and I think you should go next level. Means you should use the actress skills for your love situation. Means if you have a heavy situation or you have to fake a feeling, that you fake this feeling. That, you know why? If it's a struggling situation with your partner and your older you would escalate and scream, and you have this feeling, for example, again inside of you, but you don't want to escalate because you're different now, you have to fake another feeling for the better. I'm not telling you to fake your orgasm. Maybe you should also fake this. If it helps you long term, please do whatever helps you. This is what I want from you, that It doesn't matter how old you are, or it doesn't matter where you are, that you still use this card of a hottie. You are a fucking hottie girl. Sorry. Yes, so you should use your legs. You should use your beautiful legs. You don't need much with you. If you go out, if you just want to show off, because I think for us women it's also important to show off, or just to go in the city, or to go sit in a cafe and to be admired and surrounded by same ones. So start attracting same-minded girls. It should be your age first of all, right? If we hear talking about not just love as a relationship, you just want to find yourself again. For example, you're young, you try to turn it on again because it's summer, because you're on vacation, because you are deeply in love and you just want to live the life to the fullest. Start attracting same-minded, free. You don't need much with you, no heavy big bags. This is old-fashioned. This is every bag that you carry with you tells the subconsciousness of the other person that is like your heavy backpack. And I see you don't have this backpack at all anymore. You've been working a lot on this, or maybe you're still working on this. And maybe especially then, if you feel bad, if you feel like you feel heavy and you have so much to carry, to do whatever, whenever you leave the house, take something simple with you. Fake it till you make it. Show your brain that you are clean, that you are free. Right? When we start to get awakened, when we start getting more self-aware, we don't need much. This is when people start finally or like immediately losing weight. Have you recognized that sometimes people stuck in one level, in one weight level, and then something happens to them, either something bad or something good, or maybe they kept going like usual, and then they just decided, I can't keep this anymore, it's too normal, and then they start to burning, like to glowing. This is when a lot of people lose weight. So maybe you also went through this process. This is what I mean here. Or you're going through this process and you just try to understand what's happening to you, because you've been only probably observing those kind of people that you are right now, free, young. You are aware, you are awakening in a very young age. And because I think your consciousness doesn't know this yet, because you have to go through this experience, you have to collect your own diamonds now. Why and what this awakening process, why and what this suffering process, maybe also in your life, not just the last past weeks, but maybe in total in your life. Why and what have you been suffering for? This question I see here. This Princess of Cups, but I see a statement. I see a girl that is not just a girl that's playing around. You're playing around, but you also have your own permission. You have a mission here. And I want you to remember again, remember yourself into yourself. Be a member of your own club. Recall, remember who you are. Maybe you want to cut hair, maybe you want to shave hair, whatever. Feel free, feel natural. And I also see that you should find the place on earth, maybe in August, where you feel yourself like this. Maybe it's not the right place where you are right now. That's why it's heavy for you to understand and to remember again. How does it feel to be this cool, simple girl at the beach or in the after-work party with a glass that doesn't know if she moves to the other club or if she goes somewhere to the house? It's like you are, or you've been this kind of fish. You've been observing and learning, and you've been enjoying this party life. And I think other people have been admiring this in you too. Remember this in yourself. Be free, be easy, open-minded. Oh yes, this is the last thing I want to tell you. If you are creating right now, not only yourself, for yourself, but only yourself within a relationship, I think you need the last piece, the last 10% that you need maybe to totally reactivate your young you, you have to have this title again on your forehead. You need this feeling again that you the best, the coolest. You are the best girlfriend that your boyfriend, your man, your husband could ever have. And we all have this when we're young. I don't know if you remember these feelings when you start getting, like I remember these feelings. The older we were getting, like between 12 and 13 and 14 and 15, I think you look the whole life kind of for the right partner, like who fits you good, who you can be a good team with. And I know that you're the beast, that you're actually the best. And because you've been probably suppressed your life long, that's why you turn, I'm sorry, I'm doing a little bit extra story because I love to be in the whole picture. I explain you where it comes from. You're actually a very strong and powerful and actually loud and very wild woman. So, because what I see here, you've been suppressed in your childhood, through the parents, through the other kids. You couldn't live your truly passion. You are a hottie, like you feel better in a warm place than in a cold place. You can survive in a cold place. You also discovered this cold inside of you. This is what we need, by the way, for the money. But what maybe you need right now in the moment is this hotness inside of you. And this is actually what deep, deep, deep inside of you feels more comfortable. You can survive in the cold, as I said again, but like the real comfortableness is for you if you can wear a nice dress. Maybe you need a little bit like a scarf or a little jacket, but it's like a 18-20 degrees, like this warm summer evening. This is what I see here for you, where you feel fully comfortable as a woman. And this feeling of you're the best, you need this again. I know that you've been suppressed, as I said. You became, or you turned into a romantical person, a very soft person, the person who learned to sustain a lot of stress, a lot of pressure. So this pressure helped you to build another you. Every person has the warm and the cold side, right? Every person has this smiley face and this mad face. And your sides, you're both women. The one is a hot, natural, free one, and the other one is cold and suppressed, but very focused. So, and you know them, and both of them believe that they are the best. And I think what happens, Libra, and Libra, you always give me some sort of super crazy readings. I truly adore your sign. Thank you so much. What happens in the month August, that those two personalities inside of you, they start to understand that they live inside of you. How can I explain? I think one persona in you kept for, let's say, you lived for 13 years in a colder place. In these 13 years, you created a persona that fit into this area, into this time, into this character that you've been. Then you moved with your family for 7 years to the place that is maybe on another continent, where people speak a completely different language. There's another culture, they're more warmer. Here in these 7 years, you create another you, because of course you were also older, there were different people, there were different circumstances, different culture, different nature, different temperature. And because I know myself how it is, I moved with 16 to Germany, and this was like completely what I explained here. I know, I feel it. And because both personas has lived in you for a long period of time, you had to discover this persona first. You didn't know first that you have the skills, that you know this language, and so on. So in this time, you create one persona, and then in the other time, you created another persona. And it's like when you are in a relationship with someone for 9 years, then the mutual memories, the mutual time, the pictures, everything that you created together, where you are on a picture, on a paper, in the air, in a situation, you are part of this. That means if the time in your life has come and you realize you need this you from this 2005 in this specific situation, but you can't remember because you cut too hard, because you don't like the person anymore, because the cut was maybe too dramatic. This is what traumas happens. It feels like you try to log into your old account, but you have neither the email nor iPhone nor phone number. I also have this problem. I have actually over 100,000 followers on TikTok, but because I moved to Mexico and I changed everything, I have no access to this. So Libra, I really shake my hand. Everything is human. And what I mean is here, if you also had a similar break in your life, similar cut in your life, you had similar situations. So now, the older you get, the more you realize the life is just a repetition. No matter where you go, you attract similar situations, similar people. So you have to work on you. That's why you came to me. That's why I mentioned the audio again, because it's your inner work with yourself from the comfort of your home. You start realizing that everything outside is a repetition and something yours is more valuable now. You want to see yourself better. You want to talk to yourself. You want to talk maybe to your family members, but you don't want to because difficult situation and so on. So I mentioned this here in a very, very expanding story because I want to show you that you have everything inside of you. And if you are already in a relationship with someone, the other person is mostly always the mirror. So, and in this mirror, with the time, you will start seeing more and more both of the faces. So this person will show you that if you are cold sometimes or you're too cold, then you will feel it faster if you live with someone together. So I just want to help you to understand that the other person has also at least two faces. And if you are in this situation, in a relationship like this, be soft with yourself, be soft with the other person. Try to understand right away where is your part in this situation, so maybe you can help you both. Yes, so whenever life or someone mirrors you, the one or the other face, you might think maybe this is a person that is cold with you right now, but maybe this person is just showing you the other face. So be in love with yourself. If you feel uncomfortable, be this cool, simple Princess of Cups. If it comes to a heart-based situations in life. So for the career, after this fresh start, we have a Four of Cups. A dreamer, a believer, and yes, okay, I see what I was saying here, be aware of your faces. I think because I said also in the beginning that everything will show off. This is a Libra energy, so the sun is shining everywhere. No one can hide anymore. And because of this, you will also discover more and more of your own powers. Let's say it's not just a face or it's a role, this is your power. And the more roles, the more faces, the more masks you can wear, the easier it is for you to play this game, because you have a lot of characters. It's like you have a lot of soldiers, or you have a lot of cards. And for the career, we have this Four of Cups card. So if in love, you like fresh and easy and motivational and actually like easygoing, nothing can stop you. On the career, I see more drama attitude will help you. Just because you will allow other people to look inside of you a little bit. You've been playing strong for too long. You know, you've been maybe doing this tough girl also in the career for too much. But now you understand you only want to be true to yourself. You only want to actually look in the mirror and always like yourself in the mirror, because you look fresh, you look good, you have a good energy. And maybe the highest, the next step will be your loved one. And that's it. I see here you're a little bit frustrated, maybe a little bit disappointed. Your ideas don't glow up as expected, but because you've been actually doing good, you've been working hard. But believe me, you just need to switch your attitude. And when you switch your attitude, you will see that it's actually so cool that you don't have that much things in common right now. So you can put more attention and you can be more aware on your relationship level. Because honestly, if you have a very intense working day, you can't really enjoy maybe the food or the conversation with your partner as if you would have an easy day with less appointments, or maybe even with no appointments, and where you have like a mellow lifestyle. Here you have more opportunity to connect. For example, connection is what you are seeking for it now, right? So again, don't dim to fit in. You just need to understand which shelter you need to switch, which button you have to push. And for the career, again, I recommend you to be a dreamer, a believer. Means if you feel heavy, if you feel like, oh fuck, again, I have to do this shit again, and actually you like what you're doing, then make a story of this. Because people don't want to only have a successful stories, the stories with the tragedy, with the nostalgia, with someone who understands them. And the content of this is also actually very successful. And you want to be an authentic person, so you don't have to fake it. Look, you don't even have to fake it that you're sad. You can say, I'm sad, or I'm tired. And don't be afraid to say this. If you're the first one, then you're the first one. I promise you. Those who are same-minded, as I said, right? And those are very cool girls and boys. And those people, I think they also have both the soft side and the strong side. And because you're also a very soft person, you've been playing a hard person for too long. So I can imagine that those people that they don't feel it consciously, but they feel like there's something off, or maybe they even would say, she's doing this, she's not authentical, but even though you are authentical. I would recommend you to show more of different faces if you already know that you actually have those faces. And it's like kids that you start showing, that you're not afraid to show because they're strong enough by themselves. They can sustain in this life because you're connected, or you teach them very good, or you just know they have your genetics. So it's gonna be a success. Trust in life. Trust in life that everything is fine. So again, if you don't want to fake like too much fake for your job, if you don't want to be just a tough one, amazing. This is a good way and a good month to be a little bit nostalgic. So those who know the strong you and those who know that you finally show your soft you, they will buy right away. Because after 2020, everyone is watching and everything is open. Everything is accessible. So people want to authentically. Businesses means not only to know the story behind, that the person had a hard life and here and there, we all have this, right? But how you deal with the daily life. Are you still there? Are you still enjoying the process? I think this is what counts now from my perspective, what I would call a successful business, or a businessman or businesswoman, someone who accept the good and the bad. You marry yourself, you marry your social media channel, and you just do your best. So you show off when you look good, or maybe you show off when you don't look good, less good, but you're doing consistency. So just, you can even have the account and posting things just in order also to check on yourself. You can go live, you can watch your live stream afterwards, and if you don't like it, you still can hide it. But I think I would recommend to have a healthy transparency on the social media. Too much distance is also not good, because people, you know how it is. If you don't see this person posting, in your head, this person doesn't exist anymore. And maybe they do an amazing job behind the scenes, but who knows if you don't see it. So if you want to be in this cool, perfect balance that you don't overkill yourself, I would recommend you a one video per day. One post per day. Doesn't matter what, something. If you keep doing this, I promise you, after 7 days, you have 7 posts. before you had nothing. If you think about this, oh, what shall I post? I don't know. You can take a vocabulary from A till Z, and to each letter you can find a topic towards your niche. Be a dreamer, a believer. If your life purpose is to motivate people, be a dreamer and believer. Where are all the healers that decided to be a healer after 2020 and decided to be in this spiritual scene and stuff? Where are you? Are you successful? Are you happy? What are you doing? Did you go back to your regular job again? Where are you? Are you in between? If you're still dreaming and believer, I adore you, I appreciate you, I see you, but I want you to take an action. You can do this with our audios. Order one of them. If you don't have any money, we have some audios here as a video workout accessible, so you can exercise with me for free. But you have to do something for your dream. You have to, if you want, if run 4 kilometers every day and prove yourself that you will success in your exam, that you will pass your exam, that you will get your paper, that you will get the marriage, you will get the life of your dream. Fake it till you make it doesn't mean that you tell everyone that you're already doing this, but you don't do shit. It's a little bit dangerous. Fake it till you make it can also mean that you're working a little bit step by step, but you believe and you live this timeline as if it would be already 100%. This is how you fake your brain. So your brain means your body starts finally following you. Because your body is very, 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 very intelligent. Your body won't follow something that already sees it doesn't make sense. That's why we're stuck sometimes between realities, because something doesn't match anymore. So be a dreamer and believer, but take action. Your money. At the beginning, I've been mentioning those many faces that you might have, the warm you and the cold you. And for your money situation, I need your very specific cold mind. We have a princess, again a princess. This is a feminine energy. I want you to be young, hungry and patient. And patient because you are waiting till the best option that life could ever give you. You know what I mean? This is what I see here for money. So what it also means, whatever you plan financially, you risk a very specific project. You go on a street, you talk to people randomly, you upload your personal story where you talk about everything that you've never talked before. You risk something, you risk maybe your image, or you risk some connections that might break after this glow up, after this show off, but you never start believing in your idea, in the fact that the life will give you the best option that you could ever ask for. That's why the waiting, that's why the suppression in life, that's why this patience that you've been carrying with you, you didn't know why, for what. Other people are already here, they already have this and that, and you still have no money to pay your apartment, or like very heavy situations. Yes, because you're waiting for the perfect answer of life. It could also be not just a thing, like a car or a house. It might be the whole lifetime. That you better say, you know what, it's okay, I can have just one pair of shoes. It's okay, I can just eat once a day. Or it's okay, I can have just one ring. I don't need more, because you are targeting something bigger, something longer. And I think this is a very, very patient mind. This is a Celtic mind, the German mind, a Slavic mind. Keep ideas over winter, right? Like if it's cold, you can't move that fast. But you can generate patience, you can create new weapons, you can sleep as long as you want, because everything is cold. So the cold area, the cold time has also something very, very good. So maybe you just need a cold shower every day in the morning in order to activate this cold mind inside of you. Maybe you should drink more cold water, and not only just water with ice cubes. This is what I learned here from my boyfriend in Mexico. Just water is not enough. also for the brain, especially if you're watching me, means you're a very, very intelligent woman and a very, very intelligent man, means your brain is always working. So you have to cool down your brain, actually. You have too many ideas. That means money should give you this last, I think money should be this last, maybe last and the only key, or this this trigger, this advice for you when it is enough for an idea to be a good idea. Because you have a lot, you dream a lot, you have so much in your universe. You can feel with these ideas, you can feel like another 5,000 Earths probably, because your brain is non-stop working. So in order to help yourself, you have to define a target, because otherwise you dream lifelong and you can turn into this artist that is dreaming from a better life but lives in the street, and we don't want this, right? So start setting a little goals. Lifelong goal is a very, very good idea, to be a good person, to do something great for the other people, to love its life, but also little steps are also important. So maybe, let's say, a monthly financial motivation, how much you want to do monthly for what you're doing through, what you're going through, what you experience, or what you have experienced, how heavy, how expensive are you? If someone will tell you the money doesn't matter, for example, right? How much money would you charge to talk to you? This sounds very weird. But something like this, it's not only about the money, it's more about the time that you want to spend with other people. Maybe that's why you're stepping back, or you step back so much in life, because you realize that you can make a lot of money, but if the conditions are horrible, or you can't be by yourself, it's maybe too hot, it's too warm, it's too much showing, you are too much in contact with other people, it kills you. That means in order, your life energy equals your money flow. You know what I mean? So that's why, for example, if your life energy like goes down because you work too much, you don't sleep, maybe you smoke, you drink, you don't have a regular sleeping rhythm, eating rhythm, maybe you don't eat good. If it's unbalanced, long term, it pushes your life force. So you start looking tired, you don't have energy when you work, you don't like what you do anymore, it turns to depression and so on and so on. It's like a go down. And of course, it affects your money flow. So if your money flow stacked for a while, maybe life shows you through the money situation that you achieved the level where you equal. But if you start doing more work, you will start killing your own life force. So you will lose everything. So this way, maybe you can use money as the identification for yourself, how much life force you have. And if you say like it doesn't match because my life force imagination is like this, but I have minus $15 on the bank account, okay, do you have a number for this life force? How much is this in this earthly? Is it $1 billion? Is it $5,000? Is it in euro? And so on. It's a funny exercise, but I think once you start asking yourself, you start realizing it's actually priceless. Your life experience is priceless. And this is the moment where I think, those questions and those exercises that they started to wake me up a lot, where I realized, oh my God, it's just the perspective. I need to switch the perspective. You have to switch the perspective again. You're stuck too much in something, in someone's idea. So it's not about the money. So you probably got distracted by other roles of being entertainer and being a dreamer and believer who is like just creating without money. And now you need the money force. Not life force, you need this money force. And this money force comes from cold area, comes from blonde people, comes from Celtic people. So maybe it's a culture that you need to live in again, or maybe it's just a language. So those are customers that you need to talk to again. So to feel this energy inside of you again. Maybe it's just a retreat that you want to just disappear, don't see anyone. Yes, I also put here no friends for you if it comes to money. Long-term goals. Keep the vibration high. Freeze. Ice swimming, ice bathing. Yes, because the thing is, you have to be like your goals. I'm not going to tell you they're too big, but they are too big for other people. That's why you stopped sharing them with other people, or you just disappeared behind this mask of everything is fine, we're doing great, and you don't believe me, but I will prove you. But then you realized, oh my God, this motivational speaker thing is also offers and takes too much energy. So, or you just performing in order to motivate other people and to entertain them and to show them that you're doing great. But you know yourself that if it comes to your business, to your household, to your life, you need to separate yourself. Again, separate yourself. You have to keep your vibrations high. Your goals are very big and they will become true. But I think you have to keep it secretly, because you will only deal with other people's fear. So I would recommend you only share your goals if you really want to have some appreciation and truly support from other people. Only share them with those where you really feel like either it's a yes or a no. And if it's a no from this person, you will learn. You know what I mean? So don't spend time of convincing other people that you're doing a great job. You will only lose your time, and at the end of the day, you actually don't care at all. And those people, you will never see them again. It's actually, you don't need them actually at all. So it's your own life. Something like this. I need this attitude from you. So you start progressing, because you're stuck a little bit because you wanted to be everybody's darling. But this one, I look at me, I can be a businesswoman, I can be a lovely girl, I can be a very nice daughter, I can be a very strong entrepreneur, and so on. And this just acting itself already takes a lot of energy and discipline. But discipline, again, you need for yourself, for your life force. So start managing your life intelligent. Listen to your body, understand how your body works, so your body will protect you and will help you to switch faster. Because sometimes you want to switch like a gear, right? You want to switch, but it doesn't work. And this is the moment where you feel, oh, I have to train. Yes, you have to work on this. Yes, we'll move forward. Your card for Soulplan is an interesting card. It's the biggest card in your spread. That's a number 18, the moon. So karma, we talk about dreams, we talk about past lives, we talk about your life experience, we talk about your maybe also your future that you don't want, because you don't want any repetitions. And if you don't want any repetitions in life, this is your moment, Libra, to start acting like never before in life. Yes, this is the moment where everyone is waiting for. Finally, to do whatever you want, and the moment where everyone is afraid of, because this is the moment of the now. You can do this to every time of the day, to act different, to surprise yourself, to decide just to go for a walk at 10 p.m. because you feel you just need some air, or to go on a vacation within 5 days, to do crazy, risky things that starts shaking your vibration, starts shaking your reality. So you can start realizing you have more than just this one role of the person of the 35 years old, a mother of 2 kids, and this. You have way more to discover, and you're a very good person. Your intentions are very good. You're a little kid trapped in the body of an older person that just forgot that this life is a game, this life is a joy. And it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter what you went through, you still can be this funny, cool little girl. Why not? I know you are afraid of living this because of but you're an older person now. And that's why I told you have at least 3 personalities. This Princess of Cups, the hottie that has a lot of experience and has a lot of party experience. She knows exactly how to have a very good time You know how to have a very good time. That's why people like you. That's why you escape from people, because you have enough. But you're actually someone that like every group of people just love, because you're cool, you're funny, you look good, and you're flexible, right? So this is this. Then you're very intelligent and very subconscious minded. Like you have a lot of inner power, you have a lot of belief. So it's not only party, you have a very strong belief, you have a very strong inner emotional table. You have a very strong 4 emotions. Maybe you want to think about this if you have time. And look, you can go very long without money, food, relationship, sex, and so on. This combo, just this trifecta is like, what? And this is all you. All of those personas are inside of you. I think other people, or those who doesn't know that they also have a lot of personas, they probably would think, I would like just have just one of them will be already amazing. And this was you. You've been observing the people like this. You have many cards to play now. So don't be afraid to be a little girl. It's just one of the roles that you have. So if you feel uncomfortable in this role of the little girl because of the situation, because of then you can switch to an older person. You are your own mother. If you feel that doesn't treat good, for example, your daughter, then you can go in between. You're a mother. This is your future. Don't be afraid to change, because also your wonderful mamita, she wants you to succeed. That means I think our mothers also try our best to wake us up from the grief, from the party, from whatever. And when nothing works, they bring this very poison energy. And I think this is when most of us probably starts waking up and like, oh, it hurts. Why you do this to me? But I also believe that our mamitas have did a lot of beautiful things. Otherwise, we wouldn't be this pretty, beautiful, healthy, and successful, right? So don't be afraid to change. You don't hurt anyone. Okay, this mental programming that, oh, now you do this, I feel bad. You already worked on this so much. So you are on your own soul plan exam right now. It's like the life asks you, what do you want? And you're like, oh, wait a minute, I forgot, I don't know, because the new you knows exactly what you want. So it's pushing you, it's pulling you, but the old you who's afraid, who's been not treated good, is afraid to be a victim again. So a victim wants, of course, to be a victim too. Allow yourself to be a victim, right? You can be a victim here. If it comes to the career, you can have emotional post if you want to. Say that maybe the business doesn't work that much or something. You will attract customers, you will attract other people, even just a traffic on your page. I promise you will attract people, because money comes from people. And if you don't want to attract them through the power, attract them through the weakness. Why not? It's even better. So they will feel comfortable with you. And this is how you train your motherhood, because you understand motherhood is not only to be good and nice. Sometimes you have to scream, sometimes you have to even do this. So it works. I speak from my experience with 3 cats, and they are strong, very strong, 3 strong individuals. So they teach me a very strong lesson. That's why I'm so secure about this motherhood topic. And your body card is 6 of Cups. And this is a very cute energy. This is the energy of kids. This is energy of being naked. Here you can be a dramatic. Here you can even have some fighty situation if you are able to calm down by itself. Kids inflate themselves there very fast, but they get together again also very fast. We adults forget this. So if you won't allow yourself to switch fast, then you have to be a kid again, or surround yourself with kids. But if you surround yourself with kids, you can only succeed if you become them, right? But in a very authentic way. We all remember those adults that try to be cool and funny and childish, but you just know that it doesn't work. He's stupid. So Don't be the stupid adult. Be funny, be cool. Allow yourself to be funny. Maybe you don't want to cry in front of the camera in front of your clients, but you want to share something funny that no one knows. So this could be a bridge between you and your clients that is authentic for you, that you feel like it feels very cool. I want to play it. It feels like a game. This game I want to play. Because again, your subconsciousness is the main reason, or your subconsciousness is your body. Means if you don't do something, if you don't succeed, you don't have money, you don't live where you want to live, means you don't take an action at the end of the day. You can be a very good believer, you can be a very strong talker and so on, but if you don't act, it doesn't happen. And because we're all kids trapped in the body of adult people, we only say yes if we wanna. So if you don't wanna, you can motivate yourself with the biggest money, with the biggest promises and so on. But if you maybe forget to have fun, to decorate your table, that you enjoy this, for example, right? I have actually decoration in this setting. I have decoration in front of me. You have a totally black background, but I enjoy the lights in front of me. And I have to say, it's pretty cool. So I really wish you, Libra, again, to have fun and joy in life, in your career. Every day you go to work, every day you turn on the camera, you speak to other people, you open your eyes, you eat food, you enjoy this, especially if you go through hard situations. This is actually especially for those situations. Take it easy. Be a kid. If you sit on a bus station and you have to wait for 30 minutes, don't be an adult that doesn't allow himself to sit or look weird or something. Sit on the ground. I loved in Germany to always sit on the ground if I was tired, for example. Yes, so make your own story. Be your own character. Create the scene inside of you. Yes, your fantasy should bring you up again. And for this, you have to move your body. Very, very, very important. You have to move your body. You have to play again. So maybe you want to go somewhere and play soccer with other people. Maybe you want to go and play billiard with someone. You want to go to the movies with someone. Things that you would do if you would be on a vacation. It's August, it's summer, come on, you have money, you're adult. Even though you don't have money, you just know where would you go. You have a little bit money for ice cream, get yourself an ice cream. Okay, be this adult person that allow your beautiful daughter, inner daughter, that allow your beautiful inner son everything in the good balanced doses. So your inner child that is still there, your young you, finally says, cool. This future I would like to, because back then no one knew how it's going to be. We were just projecting, we were just prepared, we were scared, we were distracted, we were focused, we were guided, but no one knew how it's going to be. And now you're 30, 40, 50, 60. How do you feel now? Was it worth it? Would you be proud of yourself if you would meet yourself as a child now? If you would be a child and if you would meet yourself in the now, would you be proud of yourself? Come on, this is your life. We're all kids. So let's share, let's celebrate. Yes, this is what I wish for you. So go exercise, go run, go do some sport arts, go play together, go discover, go travel. Maybe you should go travel with another person, with your loved one. If you also, by the way, if you're dating someone, even if you want to know if it's the right one, I will recommend you to go on a vacation like we did. We just met for the first time and we spent like 5 weeks together. And it was from the first day, we never done something different. And that's why we just knew we are the right ones for each other. So do something extraordinary. Test yourself. You've already been holding for so long. So your body wants interaction. So it's not just one day interaction, everyday interaction. For this, you have to sleep good, eat good, and exercise a little bit with our audios. And yes, so have a beautiful day. You're doing amazing, Libra. Thank you for watching. Comment below, visit our website. You can buy things. And if you want to say thank you, visit our Instagram profiles. Yes, I would like to hear something from you. Let me know. I love you. See you in the comments, and bye bye. I'm this power that I feel. I'm love and wisdom. Today, I'm stronger and stronger.